My craver's gone all slimy. Oh, that's hot. Oh! Good morning, everyone. Clouds are grey, it's drizzling. We're in peak July here, folks. I'm just out on my morning walk, loving life, as you can see. I was thinking what I could do for a video, so I thought I'd do living for the day on recommended portion sizes. If you look back to people like Grackle, Saffron, all of them, they all did it 4 years ago. All did it 4 years ago, friends. So, yet again, we're trying to bring back a really, really old trend. Don't know why. I'm just going to finish up this walk with little Riley Roo here. Then we're going to make breakfast. Good old cereal and milk. So if you're slightly unsure by what I mean by the portion sizes, it's like this little section at the bottom here. And this one, for example, says 2 biscuits is a serving, which to me, that sounds about normal. Like, I'd have 2, maybe 3 if I'm feeling extra hungry. But for the purpose of today, I have the, I don't know if they're new, maybe they're new, but the Crave cookies and cream flavour. I'm not huge on Crave, it goes very like, I don't know, slimy is the right word. So I'm not huge on it, but the cookies and cream one, it's pretty nice, it's pretty nice. And the recommended serving size on this one is 30 grams. Lovely. I normally have quite a big bowl when it comes to me. I'm quite intrigued to see if 4 years ago, that was what, 2019. So in 2023, we've had new things over here in the UK, like more sugar tax and things like that. So because of that, have portion sizes gone down? And sweet things like this? I'd assume maybe. Let's do our 30 grams and see what it comes out with. There's like nothing in here. Like, this isn't a big bowl. Now, I'm an almond milk person when it comes to cereal. I've got this Aldi dupe one, which is a 250ml serving, which is a quarter of this entire thing, which feels a lot, but we're gonna go for it. Yeah, there you go. So a lot of milk and not much cereal. I assume that one coffee pod counts as a portion, so we're just going for that. And then I realized I had some orange juice, and that's 150 milliliters is a portion serving, apparently. And so I got my smallest glass out. My smallest glass. It's barely halfway full. I would normally have a large glass of orange juice if I'm having orange juice, not gonna lie. So already this is gonna be a very, very tough day. I'm probably gonna have a banana as well, just because one banana surely is one serving size, right? They don't contain the nutritional information unless you buy the plastic bananas, like the bananas that are wrapped in plastic that you get almost everywhere now. And I really don't like that. I always go for the bananas that are outside of the plastic wrap, right? Because sure, I understand it's fresher, but it's also single-use plastics, and we don't like single-use plastics, so we're not going to use them, so let's not do that. My craver's gone all slimy. So have any of you tried these yet? I think they came out like maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago, the McVitie's white chocolate digestives. To me, I think these are better than the milk chocolate ones and the dark chocolate ones. I'm assuming yeah, just as I thought. The recommended serving is, of course, 1 biscuit. Now, I think what's quite good with these is they're not like fully coated. And now I've got a taste for even more of them. But as per the rules, you can only have the serving size. That's just 1. Riley is also joining me in this challenge today. She needs 110 grams because she's a growing little pup. There we go. Someone's happily eating now. So for lunch, I'm gonna make beans on toast. And my thought behind that is, well, it's a good lunch in general, like lunch, dinner, breakfast. You can have beans on toast any times a day and it's just amazing. I always like to do it with a little bit of cheese as well. So I say a little bit of cheese. I like to dump as much cheese on it as I possibly can. Normally I go like toast and then butter and then cheese and then baked beans. So then the baked beans melts all of the cheese. What is it like with normal portion sizes or the recommended portion sizes? Because my portion size is 2 slices of bread, an entire tin of baked beans, as much butter and cheese as I could possibly put on there myself. Got one of these really nice bloomers from Aldi. Like, say what you want about Aldi. Like, some of their stuff is a little questionable. A lot of their fruit and veg goes off really, really quickly. But their bread is really, really good. As I kind of expected, I did kind of expect this. One slice is the recommended portion. I mean, it's a good looking slice of bread. Good old Heinz. Okay, per half a can, which is 207 grams. That is your portion. Half of one of these. What was it? 207? There we go. 207 grams of baked beans. This doesn't actually look too bad. It looks like an alright amount. Maybe I've been eating way too many beans. So it's not quite butter, but I have 10 grams of this beautifully buttery spread for bread. While I'm at it, cheese. How much cheese do I get? A serving is 30 grams. But that sounds alright. That's 30 grams of cheese. Span it out like some cards. That's not a bad amount of cheese. That seems like it's going to be lovely. Maybe this is going to be a pretty good beans on toast after all. I'm a bit gutted. We've got, oh, that's hot. One slice of toast. That feels like the amount of spread you should be putting on toast. Some of these portion sizes, they're pretty good, I think. They make a lot of sense. Way more sense than say like the cereal. The cereal, that's not a portion of cereal. I hate to say it, that is not a portion of cereal. Decent amount of cheese on toast, I think. Genuinely, I'm actually happy with that. I mean, normally I would have literally double this. Maybe this is gonna fill me up nice and proper. Who knows? I'm not sure. But I'm glad I put the cheese on there. It'll make it a little bit extra filling. These four things together, the baked beans, the cheese, the one slice of bread, and the butter, it's all really well proportioned. This should keep me full, I think. This should keep me full. If I was having beans on toast for dinner, this definitely wouldn't be enough food. I would definitely need something else, something more. But for lunch, this is pretty good. It's a good amount, and I think it's going to be plenty filling. Time for my mid-afternoon snack. I've got myself a big bag of barbecue pop chips. It's a 23 gram serving. They're quite light as pop chips, right? So that's like a quarter of this bag. So I feel like that could be quite a lot. There we go. 23 grams. And this, I'm quite happy with that actually. What I'm learning so far is generally, the portion sizes aren't all that bad. It tends to be with the more sweeter, junk foody things that it's actually a bit less of, and those are the things that we want to eat more of. It does make sense. I really want to see if it's the same with all cereals, and I've got a huge box of cornflakes here. Let's see exactly how many cornflakes are in that. Obviously I'm not going to eat this. This is just for science. This is 30 grams of cornflakes, and that, it's a lot of cornflakes. That is probably, maybe even a bit more than I would have, you know? That surprises me actually. Or does it? Cornflakes are a relatively healthy cereal. It does very much seem to be the unhealthier the thing, the lower the portion size, which makes sense with all of this sugar tax and all of this and that. But generally speaking, I don't think they're that bad. Maybe I should stick to more portion sizes throughout the day. I'm gonna finish my little pop chips. So guys, I will see you at dinner. Whoa, actually, wait a second. Have you subscribed yet? Have you hit that like button? You haven't? Go on then, I'll wait. Done it now? Great, thanks. Now I'll see you at dinner. I have garlic chicken Kievs, and thankfully, one portion size is 1 Kiev. So I'm happy there, that's good, that's good. That is very good to know. What I am pairing it with, however, I'm going to have hash browns with it, which, let's have a look. So our serving size, oh, that is good. That is good. Would you look at that? 3 hash browns. 3, I get 3 hash browns with this, which, yeah, it's on the front as well. 3 hash browns. I'm winning. And gonna have some peas on the side as well. And I get 80 grams of peas. 80 grams of peas when boiled. I imagine they're gonna be heavier. So maybe I'll supplement 20 grams to 100 grams of peas and then go from there for when it's boiled and defrosted and done and all that. So it felt like a lot of peas, so I've actually gone 90 grams and only supplemented it with 10 grams instead. And that feels like a really decent amount of peas when they're boiled. I think this is going to be a really good dinner. Before I forget, a bit of olive oil spray for the pan. One spray, which is 0.2 milliliters. One spray it is. I'm going to push all the way down. One spray. That is not a lot of oil. This one was interesting. The peas, when cooked, 88 grams of peas, actually turned out to be 55 grams, so I am under on my peas. It looks pretty solid. I think the third hash brown definitely makes up for it. Now, 15 grams of mayonnaise, and this is what 15 grams of mayonnaise looks like. So that's going on the plate. Or not, that didn't really work. But, you know, I'm happy with it. It's a decent portion, it looks all right. We could have had a few more peas. I thought I was gonna go into this feeling really, really, really hungry. Turns out not. Turns out that portion sizes are actually quite adequate. Quite surprised. Here we are. Yeah. I can honestly say, I think today has surprised me more than any of the other day challenges that I've done. Because this, whilst yes, I probably would eat the entire bag if I got the chance, this does not seem like a bad portion to me. It's about 15 minstrels, and I do love a minstrel. I'm well happy with this. Honestly, those who have done this, who have come before me, Taz, Grackle, Saffron, I was kind of like, very apprehensive going into it. That was 4 years ago. Maybe portion sizes have gone up since then. I don't know. I'm just riffing. But this to me, it seems pretty all right. My only big question mark is the Crave. The Crave 30 grams was nothing compared to the cornflakes 30 grams. That is quite interesting to note. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below what portion sizes surprised you. If you've got any ideas of other 24-hour challenges I could do, definitely let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Take it easy and have a good one.